Three murders, 3 years apart, but deputies have no doubt they are linked.
Linda Watson disappeared in 2000. Her mother, Marilyn Cox, and neighbor Renee Farnsworth killed in 2003. The question still lingering more than a decade later is by who?
Not on Your Side's Marcelino Benito takes us inside this cold case and discovers answers maybe closer than you think.
Inside these holy walls, Victory Church, the last place anyone saw Linda Watson alive. Watson drove home just a few blocks away. She was there when she vanished.
That's when it all began. And my sister called me and she says, "Pat, Linda's gone."
Her Jeep parked in the front, her Bible and beeper left on the table. But no Linda, and definite signs of a struggle.
There was a broken cup there and coffee all up the wall and blood all underneath the bags.
You see, Linda disappeared just hours before a child custody hearing with her ex-husband. That's why Linda's mother, Marilyn Cox, believes she knows who wanted her daughter gone for good. Here's Marilyn in an interview with 9 on Your Side in 2002.
I don't think she's dead, Terry. I still don't. I just can't. It still hurts. Still my baby girl, and she still has a little girl. And I need her home.
But Marilyn would never get the chance to find her daughter. Just a year after that interview, Marilyn, along with her friend and neighbor Renee Farnsworth, gunned down in front of the same house where her daughter disappeared. Marilyn's sister, Pat Hinkle, shortly after the murder.
Why anybody could hurt her or would hurt her, I can't imagine.
11 years after that interview, Hinkle told me the pain is still fresh.
And when my sister was murdered, it almost killed me. I just couldn't hardly take it.
Someone murdered Marilyn right after she scored a legal win against Linda's ex-husband. A judge granted her 1 weekend a month alone with her granddaughter, along with 2 phone calls a week. Investigators say someone jumped out of the bushes and shot Marilyn and Renee right after one of those visits.
Whoever did this planned it out very well. They left hardly anything at home or behind them at the home. They found nothing.
Throughout the years, the case grew cold.
We haven't had any new leads, and so we're just waiting.
Pat waited too for that big break. Her sister was dead, her niece's body still missing.
He's not that good. He can't be that good. Somewhere there has to be a shred of evidence somewhere.
Then in 2012, after 12 years, the Sheriff's Department announced they'd found and ID'd Linda's remains in a desert area. Pat couldn't believe it.
Where did you find her? How was she killed? You want all those answers, and that just continually plagues you.
We asked for those answers, but the Sheriff's Department not sharing anything. They don't want to jeopardize the case and say the investigation is ongoing.
I might not live to see it. I pray I do. There shall no evil befall me. There shall no plague come nigh my dwelling place. For he will give his angels charge over me to keep me in all my ways.
Today, a small tribute at Children's Memorial Park bears Linda and Marilyn's name. 2 names among hundreds of homicide victims in our area. Many cases solved, many awaiting justice. And that's what Pat wants you to remember.
There's still a family that's devastated because we've lost 2 very important members of our family. And a little girl that had to grow up now without her mother.
That little girl is now a teenager. Pat, too, has grown older. She says they deserve the truth and has faith. Sooner or later, they'll get it. Marcelino Benito, KGUN-9 on Your Side.
If you have any information that could help detectives, please call 88 Crime or the Pima County Sheriff's Department Cold Case Unit. Their number 520-351-6849.